I'm going to share now about breakout sessions in Webex and also just some quick options that you can do in Webex. So again, I think there are actually many options and different settings available. So for example, what I really like to do is I always want to try to save my battery life on my computer, especially if it's not plugged into the charger. So it turns out that if you have updated Webex somewhat recently, you can go to edit, sorry, actually, you can go to view, you can go to themes, and this is why mine looks a little bit different, right? So I can choose between the light theme or the dark theme. So I like saving battery lives and not hurting my eyes too much. So that's why I've chosen to do that and change it to it looks a little bit different. So again, there are many options in WebEx, but now we're going to talk about breakout sessions. So when you go to breakout sessions, there are a lot of options, and even more recently, they keep on updating. And so, for example, right now, what I can do is I can add session, right? You click that to add a session. And once you hover over here, you can rename this breakout session. So if I want to rename this as group one and you just press enter, then that's fine. And then you can do a few different ways to assign people. So if I have more participants in here, I can click a few of them at a time and then I can assign them to a room, or I can come right over here and then assign whoever is in here, like me right now, right? I'm in this group. What you can do is also you can click more. So if you want to let anyone join, then you can click that. Or if you made a mistake and you want to delete the breakout room group, then you can click delete. And then it will ask you if you really want to delete. So then, because I am in this group right now, right? So this will just give you a little warning. So I still want to delete it, and so I'm kicked out over here. Sometimes students may have slow internet connections or unstable internet connections, so they may be kicked out. So just be aware of that, that you may need to be in the main meet if they are kicked out. And usually what happens is if they are kicked out, then their names would actually um, still be here, but it will look faded. So it usually is like a gray or a lighter color, a different one than the other participants who are in the rooms. And so like you see here, depending on the option, I usually just let anyone join all sessions or only assigned participants can join. Either one is fine because actually students don't usually know about that option, and usually they do stay within the breakout rooms. So what is also very important is over here you do have the settings, and please know that this is important, that you can set all of the settings here right now, right? I can check and uncheck, but once this is set and you click start breakout sessions, then you cannot change the settings anymore. So for example, I have this default set countdown timer to 60 seconds. That means that when I have this checked, then when I start the breakout session and I want to close the rooms, then it will take a whole minute, right, for the rooms to close. But if I want those rooms to close sooner, but I still want to give them a light warning, then I can change, right? Usually I will do 10 seconds warning, or again, 60 seconds, or maybe I'll just go into the rooms and to remind students. Or what I can do is this. So I can just uncheck this, okay? Or I can say I want to automatically end this breakout session maybe just after 1 minute. So that's very, very short. So usually breakout sessions, I guess the lowest you can even do is 5 minutes. You cannot just have a breakout session for 4 minutes or less. So then I'm going to start breakout session. So right now, because I said that there's a timer, so there's a countdown here, right? But if you think that's not enough time, then you can cancel automatic close. And then here it will ask you to confirm. So I can cancel that. And then what that means is now it's a timer, right? So then it's different. What I can also do is this. I use this a lot where I will click the broadcast and then I can broadcast a message to all the participants who are in the breakout sessions, because it's like a quick, like a little flash, kind of like a quick announcement. So here also what you can do is you can do all participants or all co-hosts and presenter, because I usually just leave it here, right? Or if I only want to talk to a specific group, right? If I notice, for example, this one group maybe needs a little bit more time than the others, and I can just click this one and tell them you have 5 more minutes, right? What's important over here is this does just flash as like a quick message. So I usually just keep it very short, like one sentence, because maybe not everyone will get to see this message, and it may just, I think it goes away just within a few seconds. So I would just keep it short and brief. So then I would click send, excuse me, and you can then send another message, right? So for example, I always want to make sure that people are taking their brain breaks. So then I would maybe say, take 2-minute brain break, right? And then I can click that. And so that is broadcasted to all the breakout sessions. So everybody will see a little pop-up message at top. But what is important to remember is that maybe they may not see it, right? They may or may not see it if they weren't paying attention. So if you need to, you may also still go into the breakout sessions just to see how people are doing. Okay, now I'm going to click cancel. So that was a quick little tutorial just to show you what breakout rooms are like and some other settings and functions that you have in Webex. Actually, there is one more that I just want to share. When you click meeting here, you can click information, and this has a lot of information for you. And what you can also do is you can copy meeting link, and then this means it automatically copies to your clipboard. So if I paste the link here, that is the link that I'm using. So what that means is actually, so if I do this again, right, copy meeting link, and if, for example, a student forgot the link to Webex or didn't know how to find it, then I can actually just go to, write an email, and I can paste that link and give that to them right from Webex.